Okay, so the Royal Rumble is done, and the road to WrestleMania is in full effect. So we began and ended this week's Raw with John Laurinaitis in the ring, talking about how fantastic he is. In the beginning, CM Punk came down, and I think Punk's probably just getting tired of actually carrying him in all these promos. Because Punk normally on top of his game, this time not as robust as we've seen him in the past. Then Daniel Bryan came down. And I've been waiting for Daniel Bryan to say that he's better than you because he's a vegan. So you've got, I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs. And on the other side, yeah, but you know what? I'm a vegan. Which then led those two having a really fantastic match, like you would expect from two, Ring of Honor legends. A match where Daniel Bryan won via disqualification after Jericho did a run-in. First attacking Daniel Bryan to get Daniel Bryan the victory, and then attacking CM Punk to therefore set up the Jericho-CM Punk feud leading into Mania. We also mentioned who's going to be in the Raw chamber. You can tell they're kind of running low on talent with the names they've got inside there. Sheamus talked about how he's going to challenge either one of them for the title at WrestleMania. Which all in all is pretty decent. I mean, no real big complaint there. It's just that opening sequence with Laurinaitis and Punk and Bryan and Sheamus just seemed like they needed to be tightened up just a little bit because it just seemed to go on forever. But that match between Bryan and Punk was really solid. Randy Orton got to annihilate Dolph Ziggler. Solid match. Ziggler is a really good competitor. That match was really good. Kofi Kingston took on The Miz with R-Truth doing commentary. Kofi Kingston, Beautiful Trouble in Paradise, 3 count on The Miz. Eve took on Beth Phoenix. Eve, of course, who's been going through this wholly traumatic experience with what's been going on to Zack Ryder. Come out like a house on fire and began to attack Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix hits a clothesline, implant buster, 1, 2, 3, done. Kane comes, does his promo, something dark side, hate, rising above hate, Rock, Cena, I'm gonna beat up Zack Ryder till John Cena embraces the hate. If he doesn't embrace the hate, he'll never beat The Rock. You go from what's definitely a filler feud for John Cena going to WrestleMania face The Rock. Then the fact that Kane is even fully acknowledging that he is the filler feud between now and WrestleMania. He goes down to attack Eve, then John Cena just beats the holy crap out of Kane with the steel steps, goes to put him through a table. Kane retreats, makes his way out. Okay, all in all, pretty decent. They show the Rock montage again. Yeah, The Rock doesn't actually show up in the ring. He just films montages. It's easier than having to make, live via satellite videos every week. And then it comes out at Triple H going to fire John Laurinaitis. He gets close to. After a fake, kiss my tutor moment, which is actually pretty funny because Laurinaitis put on chapstick. Laurinaitis and Triple H has a much better dynamic now. Probably because we haven't seen them have this banter like we've seen CM Punk and Laurinaitis have week after week after week. But then to get right into wish him well in his future endeavors, the gong hits. Then Taker comes down. While Taker's coming down to the ring, Laurinaitis disappears. They could be the same person, because I don't ever recall seeing The Undertaker and Laurinaitis at the same time. That would be an awesome twist to the feud, but I digress. Taker comes down, stares at Triple H, and then kind of looks at WrestleMania, looks at him, then stares at Triple H some more, H pats him on the shoulder, and then leaves. See, one of the caveats why H was going to fire Laurinaitis was that he lets personal feelings get in the way. H is like, I'm beyond that now. So now what we're going to see is Undertaker, who has not been in the ring for WrestleMania, is now probably going to antagonize H to try to get H to want to, challenge him at Mania. When H is going to essentially be like, I've moved past you. So it's an entire reverse of what we saw when it was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker 2. So interesting to see how they're going to play that out. So far, definitely probably going to see Punk and Jericho in the chamber, along with Kofi, Ziggler, Miz, and R-Truth. This will be Truth's third chamber match. So, more than likely we'll see those guys heading to a match. So probably looking at Triple H, Taker, Jericho, Punk, and then probably Sheamus taking on either Bryan or whoever wins from the SmackDown chamber. All in all, we're looking pretty good. But then again, that time from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania is normally probably the best time to watch the E.